Hey, welcome back to music class. I'm Mr. Hernandez, and this is your third hip hop or rap lesson. So before we get started, I just want to take a second and say how awesome a job I think you guys did on that last lesson, hip hop number 2. A lot of you guys sent in your videos performing the 4 words you chose. Some of you guys sent audio files, and a lot of you guys wrote in your 4 words. So I was thinking before we jump into the third lesson, I could perform some of those people's words who wrote it in for me, all right? So I'm gonna take a look at these words. I'm gonna pick a backing track, and these are gonna be the words of the students who wrote them in and couldn't send me a video, all right? So let's take a second and just do that. So I'm gonna go to backing tracks. I'm gonna pick basic because I think that's the easiest one. Yeah, nice and easy. I'm gonna put the volume up for you guys. I'm looking at these words. All right. And these words are brought to you by kids who cannot record themselves. So this is for you guys. All right, first I gotta feel it, right? So you guys did a great job at this. 1, 2, ready, and box, rocks, blocks, fox. All right, another set of words from another student of mine. Ready? And dog, blog, jog, log. Pretty good. All right, let's look at one more student. And 1, 2, ready, and night, fright, sprite, night, fortnight. That was fancy, all right? I'm gonna press pause. And those words were brought to you by some students who could not submit their videos or their audio recordings for whatever reason. But I wanted to just recap what we did last lesson, all right? So now we're gonna jump into hip hop lesson number 3. So by now, you guys have gotten used to these assignments. You guys know that in a second, you're gonna go watch another video. And once you are done with that video, you come right back here so we can break it all down. All right, so I don't want to spoil anything. It's gonna be another video with Coach Kendrick. I think now's a good time to stop and remember to come back here. Remember, as always, the links are gonna be down in the description box or in the assignment box over on Google Classroom. So they're gonna be labeled so you can find them easy, all right? So let's pause it right now. Welcome back. Another short video by Coach Kendrick, right? This time it's a little bit more complicated. And if you guys, some of you guys did this in the previous assignment, you guys skipped right ahead. So instead of just saying the 4 words last time, we're gonna add a little bit more to it, right? We're gonna add a couple sentences before our rhyming words. All right, so now we're gonna break this down. All right, so the first thing that Coach Kendrick does is pick words that are gonna rhyme. Okay, so first let's do smart again, right? Smart is what we did for last lesson, and I just wanna keep it consistent. So smart is gonna be the first word we need to find a rhyme for. And I think for the second word, it could be dog, right? Nice and easy, D-O-G. All right, so now we're gonna go click on the link to Rhyme Zone, and we're gonna find one word that rhymes with smart and one word that rhymes with dog, okay? So take a second, pause this video, go to Rhyme Zone. Make sure you're doing it with your own words. I'd like to see a couple of your ideas, all right? It doesn't have to be what I'm doing. These are mine, and you could choose your own. Okay, so I went to Rhyme Zone. I got one word each to rhyme with the words I had already found, all right? So for smart, I got heart. And for dog, I chose frog. Dog and frog, right? So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write these words all on the very end of my paper. So at the very end, it's gonna be smart. Then right under that, I'm gonna put heart. Right under that, I'm gonna put dog. And then I'm gonna put frog. Okay, These are gonna be the end of my sentences, right? So I'm gonna have a couple words right here. I'm gonna do some blanks. So now, here's the tricky part. Coach Kendrick did this in the song, but you couldn't see him do it, all right? He kind of just showed us the paper. So I'm gonna press play on the backing track that I originally used. I'm gonna use it to come up with some ideas, right? Because if I just sit here in silence, it might be a little bit difficult to come up with some sentences, right? Maybe you could do it, but I know this is gonna help me. So if you're having some trouble, try what I'm doing. Go to your backing track. Where's my backing track? Oh my goodness. That's right here. Press play and try to come up with some sentences for these words. All right. All right, so I've come up with my sentences to make these rhyme, all right? So remember, you're not just using the words by themselves, you're coming up with sentences that can be used together, all right? So this is gonna be the closest we get to an actual rap song that we've created by ourselves. Some of you guys have already skipped to this, but if you've been taking the little baby steps that I've been placing for you guys, now's the time to put it all together, all right? So I came before sentences that I'm gonna perform for you guys right now, and maybe this helps you out with the assignment for today, okay? So I have my 4 sentences. I have my backing track. It's called Winnin' on the backing track website that I have down below. And I'm gonna use that backing track and my 4 sentences to perform my rap song for you guys, all right? You guys are gonna do something similar for your assignment, all right? So wish me luck. Ready? I am really smart. I have a lot of heart. I like to walk my dog. I like to walk my frog. 4 sentences with a backing track. I just did it. That means you guys could do it. And that's what our assignment's gonna be right now. So hang tight and I'm gonna explain to you your assignment. All right, so the assignment for today is gonna be exactly what I just did. You are gonna get 4 words that all rhyme, all right? They don't have to rhyme together, right? It's the same way I have 2 words that rhyme, smart and heart, dog and frog, right? So you're gonna get 2 sets of different words that rhyme. You're gonna write them all at the end of your paper and you're gonna fill out a sentence for it, all right? Remember, I started with just my words. Then I listened to the music and I came up with some really cool sentences. Remember, since we're just learning, don't worry about making sense. This is just to practice our performance. This is just to practice our writing skills, okay? So remember, your assignment is to come up with 4 sentences using our end rhymes, okay? If you need to look back at Coach Kendrick for some help, please feel free to do that. If you need to look at me perform again, hopefully it wasn't too cringy, please do that. Remember, you could hand this in of 1 of 3 ways. You can record yourself performing your 4 sentences using the end rhymes and send it to me. You can send me the audio and you can write it all down. Tell me what backing track you're using. And that could be the way you submit this assignment, okay? So I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this one. This one was really fun. If you're feeling adventurous, do it again. Do it again, just keep practicing until you get better at end rhymes, okay? Next time, we're gonna be doing our last hip hop lesson. So make sure you come back. Make sure you've been practicing the 3 lessons we've already done, all right? So we've done end rhymes, we've done slogans, and we've done basic rhymes, right? Just words that rhyme together and we just perform one after another, all right? This is gonna be the most challenging, so if you have a little bit of problems with it, remember, it's not your fault, it's challenging, okay? But the best thing you guys could do is try, and that's all I ask for. Come back next time for your next assignment. Goodbye.